The symmetrical line is any line that divides the shape into two identical parts. Some geometrical figures and number of axes of symmetry for each. The figure, the isosceles triangle. Graphing the figure is as shown. Number of axes is 1. The figure is the isosceles trapezium. Graphing the figure is as shown. The number of axes of symmetry is 1. The figure is a rectangle. Graphing the figure is as shown. Number of axes is 2. The figure is a rhombus. Graphing the figure is as shown. The number of axes of symmetry is 2. The figure is the equilateral triangle. Graphing the figure is as shown. Number of axes is 3. The square. Graphing the figure is as shown. Number of axes of symmetry is 4. The circle. It is graphed as shown. Number of axes is infinite. Trapezium. Graphed as shown. The number of axes of symmetry is 0. The parallelogram is graphed as shown, and the number of axes of symmetry is 0. The scalene triangle is graphed as shown, and the number of axes of symmetry is 0. Example complete. Number 1. Figures which have axes of symmetry are called. Answer: symmetrical. Number 2. Any axes of symmetry divide the figure into. The answer: 2 equal parts. Number 3. The isosceles triangle has how many axes of symmetry? The answer: 1. Number 4. The equilateral triangle has how many axes of symmetry? The answer: 3. Number 5. The scalene triangle has how many axes of symmetry? The answer: no or 0. The geometrical transformations. The geometrical transformations is classified into the reflection, the translation, and the rotation. Number 1. The reflection reflects the shape as shown in the figure. Number 2. The translation. It translates the figure a fixed distance in a fixed direction as shown in the figure. Number 3. The rotation. Rotate the figure around a given point with a special given angle. The geometrical transformations. Transforms any point A in the plan to another point A dash in the same plan. A dash is called the image of A. Number 1. The reflection. In the opposite figure, LD is the line of reflection. The reflection on straight line. Number 1. The image of a point by reflection on straight line. The point B doesn't belong to the straight line L. Then B dash is the image of B by reflection on the straight line L. The point A doesn't belong to the straight line L. Then A dash is the image of A by reflection on the straight line L. Point C doesn't belong to the straight line L. Then C dash is the image of the point C by reflection on L. D belongs to the straight line L. Then the image of D is D itself. Note: the reflection on straight line L transform each point A to A dash, each point B to B dash, such that A and B doesn't belong to L. Also, A dash and B dash doesn't belong to L.